Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Nier Reincarnation, I have drunk some Lagavulin scotch, so I'm feeling good. I might be a little weird this video, but let's do an arena showcase with Christmas Gayle and Dark Memory Argo. I do want to show off the team, but this is more kind of an excuse to get me to talk about other topics. But I also have Dragon Quest Sarafa in here. And after the release of Divine Udil, my motivation to play Arena really dropped. Even though I got him, I feel like the pace of change in Arena has become so fast that I don't feel like I want to keep up with the rat race. But with the recent Gorilla Quest getting the Drops Up campaign, I've been able to get my, large character enhancements up to 90,000 again. So I've been able to do resets for people. And so I've been able to modify or, customize my Argo and my Gayle. So I've taken them up, and then I've been trying to go through Arena again. And then I'm using my Dragon Quest Sarafa, whom I love very much. And I still resent that Divine Udil came out so quickly after her. And then kind of had a similar ability. I do have him, actually, and I have him all karma'd out and everything, but I haven't felt I've wanted to use him yet, because I still want to use Sarafa. I made a bunch of videos where I kind of tested her, in Arena. And then Udil came out very soon after. And I haven't felt the motivation to try him out yet. I almost feel like he's better than Sarafa, because if he can get his character skill off, that's kind of a guaranteed win. The key to taking him down is to use a bunch of cooldown attackers to take him down first. But yeah, I still love Sarafa. And then before, I talked about using her as an attacker with Provoke, and that's kind of what I'm doing with her now. And I'm doing a lot of auto battle, full auto. And so I'm not worrying about the Dauntless, I think it is, where she can take attacks and stay at 1 HP, the Guts ability. I'm actually using her as my agility sniper. She has a very low percentage to actually take somebody down with her agility snipe, but she is doing the regular attacks first, and then doing the Provoke, so maybe she can take some early attacks from the enemy, and then leave my Christmas Gayle and Dark Memory Argo to clean up. And this works. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And then I talked about this before as well, but I feel like Dark Memory Argo and then Abstract Argo are both pretty usable in Arena now, but they do kind of similar things. I do have Abstract Argo at Awakening 3, so I would like to Karma him and then use him in Arena. But since I have the Dark Memory, I can just use the materials there to awaken him, and then use him. So I don't need to do the Abstract right away. But he actually has a much higher defense value than the Abstract version, so he can take better advantage of the defense scale damage weapons. And then I did try the Spear from Dragon Quest Sarafa on Argo, but just the multipliers are so low that I went back to Bloody Lars's sword. But yeah, there we're able to one-punch Griff once we get through the initial barriers. But yeah, if you do have some kind of defense-scaled damage teams, like Gayle here, who can buff defense for the party. If you have some nice memoirs, maybe the Blighted Flowers with the defense up as a main ability. And then Bloody Lars's sword, you could take advantage. Alright, there goes Yuri. But yeah, recently, maybe today in the game, they did lower the cost of doing the karma resets, which they should have lowered or made at a lower amount from the very beginning. But finally, they've gotten to that. And I see a lot of people on Japanese Twitter happy about this change, but it never should have happened in the first place. And then the 30% cooldown haste on the Karma Slot 3 also never should have happened. But it seems pretty clear that that was a mistake by the developers that they couldn't take back, so they just had to give it to everybody. For the sake of parity, but then all of the characters that don't have Karma are that much less usable in Arena. But now, the cost to do resets is not as much, which is nice, but still the process of doing the resets is still very not good. And then I saw a somebody on Japanese Twitter saying that they were implementing the Karma Reset UI and keeping it for the sake of KPIs, Key Performance Indicators. I've talked about this before in previous videos, but one of the things that people look at, like shareholders, and people like that, one of the things they look at in mobile games is how much, what is the installed user base, and then also how much are they playing. And this Karma Reset system, which takes a lot of real life time, might be a very kind of cynical move by the developers to keep people in the game and engaged and playing, quote-unquote playing, by doing the resets. I do think that this is a cynical take, but looking at the actions of the developers the last year, it's very much within the realm of possibility. So I don't expect a quick fix or a fix soon to the Karma resets. We just still have to sit there and hit the reset button and watch our phone until we get the reset that we want. And then again, the 30% cooldown haste is really the best, kind of the only viable option of Karma Slot 3. Which before, Karma Slot 3 was not needed at all. So yeah, if the developers are going for key performance indicators, then yes, they're getting it with Karma. Okay, and then there we saw the Recollections of Dusk 063Y. I would love to Karma him and then use him in Arena, because I think he'd be really good, but I can't because I'm not playing Subjugations anymore. Okay, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.